I'm going to use my friend's horse, Hef, here. He's a Missouri Foxtrotter. We are at her horseshoeing shop today in good old Fairplay, South Carolina, getting ready for some farrier certifications and testing to demonstrate how I prepare horses, young or green, to having their hind end handled in a safe way. So first of all, you want to do this on both sides, and you're just letting the rope fall over them across their rear end, as far up as the hock, and let it fall. Wrap it around their back legs a little bit, let it swing, let it wrap around until they stop wiggling. It might take a while, they're all going to be different, but just be patient. When they can tolerate that, you're going to let that rope fall between their hind legs, give it a little swing, make a little loop around the fetlock. You don't want to go all the way around it, just kind of catch it right up under the fetlock and just gently pull it towards yourself. This keeps you in a safe spot forward of any of our kicking action, and it also, if you use the same rope that you have attached to their halter, it keeps you in a good spot of control where you can disengage the hind end if you need to. Remember, if you pull the head towards you, the rear end is going to go away. That is what we want when we are practicing this. So same thing, different angle. You can see how I kind of reach up above the hock and let it fall down. That just keeps you in a little bit of a safer spot. You'd like to keep the horse bent towards you as much as possible, right? Because if his head goes that way, his rear end goes the opposite. And if he's looking that way, that puts his rear end in my lap, right? So I'm going to keep his head bent just a touch towards me. Same thing, just a different view. Be sure to give generously, right? As soon as he participates, I'm going to give it right back. But you want to increase the amount of time that they can hold it up and forward. Once they're pretty comfortable holding it up and forward, go ahead and work your way down the leg to the hoof. And I'm still standing forward of his leg, keeping myself in a safe spot. Grabbing that hoof, I want to make sure I'm holding it by the toe and keeping that joint flexed, right? From here, I can let my loop fall, right? So now I just have control of his head, but he doesn't have the rope anymore. If you want to practice for your farrier, this is kind of our stance. And this whole time, I have control of his head. I have my outside arm with my line, and I can pull him around and disengage his hind end at any time that I need to. Once you're getting pretty comfortable and you don't feel like you need your rope anymore, if you have someone holding them or if you have them tied, this is sort of the position I'm referring to when I say I'm forward of their leg, pulling everything forward. That way it's similar to the motion with the rope. And you'll see I'm holding the hoof under it. That way if he were to kick straight back, my wrist isn't directly on top of his hoof. Getting kicked in the wrist seems to be the most common thing that happens with these young horses, other than them slamming their feet down. If you have